Harry Hill has been given a mission by the world's top governments to collect the funniest stuff he can find to prove, in the event of an alien invasion, that humans are quite good fun to hang out with. The mission codename, Alien Fun Capsule. Welcome to Alien Fun Capsule Unseen. Yes, all the stuff that wasn't quite good enough to go in the main shows. Of course not. So, let the unseen fun begin. Now, Amy Holt, you're not just a chef, you did Strictly, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I do like a little bit of a groove, as you know.
Did you have a particular favourite judge, or perhaps a least favourite judge?
You got Bruno, who's darling and all of these and everything else, which is just, makes you think, sit down, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. It's a very good reason to get out of Europe, actually, isn't it? It's the best reason I've heard. Yes, they can be a little cruel, though, can't they?
Glenn, did you love that?
It was a mix of Shake, Rattle and Roll and the Shake and Vac.
A bit mean. I mean, you were laughing there. Was it a bit Shake and Vac?
No, it was a bit shake and vac.
But let's make our own minds up.
Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. When your carpet smells fresh, your room does too. Every time you vacuum, remember
How do you keep so fit, Kelvin? That came out of nowhere, didn't it? Do you have a personal trainer?
I don't have a personal trainer. No, I tend to just train with friends and myself, really. It sounds a bit seedy, but yeah.
What about you, Josh? You?
I go to the gym. Yeah, no.
Come on. I mean, you may do the occasional star jump, but in Waitrose, that doesn't really count. But you know the reason I'm in such good shape, don't you?
Why? Why is that?
Yeah, I follow that Western-super-Mare-based fitness guru, Kevin Shaw. Do you know Kevin? Kevin Shaw? He's got some great workout vids on his YouTube channel.
Hello everybody, and welcome to my video blog here from hot and sunny Western-super-Mare.
Nice fence, Kev. Hey, never mind the body, I'd kill for a fence like that.
So today, I'm going to show you how to do a workout on various locations along Western-super-Mare seafront.
Is there a finer location for a bit of exercise? Yes. It's a great workout for those quarter-sized cricket games.
I think it's doing the bleep test. It's just made it sound more terrifying with that music.
Yeah, that's not something we've added. That's the music he's added to that.
Oh, that's
video.
his music?
Oh, yeah.
And what I found bleakest was it was moving, so there's someone that's sat there having to film it. When he was in his garden, I thought, this is some lone guy on his own, isn't it? But he's got a wife.
He's got a... or a hostage. Doesn't end there. Next, he's doing squat thrusts in front of the burnt-out pier. Yeah.
That was the hostage escaping.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very dramatic, that music, isn't it? You know, we haven't added that. It makes it appear much more dramatic than it actually is. Yeah, so let's change the music to something a little more appropriate. Now, Joe Lycett, we all know you as a talented, relatively young comedian from shows such as Live at the Apollo and The 50 Funniest Moments of 2012. But you weren't always a comedian, were you?
No, I wasn't. I used to work in a call centre selling guttering.
Well, Joe, let's see how much of the knowledge you picked up in that call centre remains as we play Bargeboard, Box End, Soffit or Fascia. Take a little look at the photos that face ya. Are they bargeboard, box end, soffit or fascia? OK. I'm going to show you some photos of items related to your old job in the call centre, and you must tell me, are they barge board, box end, soffit or fascia? Happy to proceed, Joe?
I suppose I have to be.
You are. And to help us, we welcome roofing and guttering expert Mick Park. Mick, oh, there you are. Welcome, Mick. Hi, Mick. Now, you work in the roofing trade?
Yes.
Yes. Where have you come down from today?
Faden Boys in Essex.
OK, so what, North Circular M11? That's probably the way I'd go.
Tube.
He's a man of few words. Mick, you're working on any interesting roofing at the moment?
Hotel and a school.
Hotel and a school?
Yeah.
May I ask if it was a flat roof or a mansard or perhaps a Dutch gable?
It was actually a flat roof.
Bingo. OK. OK, let's get on with it. OK, Joe, barge board, box end, soffit or fascia?
A fascia.
Just saying a fascia, and the reason for that, Joe?
It feels fascia and somebody whispered it in the audience.
Anyone like to...?
We were Actually, Sarah said fascia straight away.
You said fascia
She
straight
knows
away.
her onions.
Because it's kind of facing you, isn't it?
It's facing you... Depending on how the photo's taken, of course, yes. Tell Joe what that is, in fact.
It's the barge board.
Oh.
The barge board is the board used on the gable end of a building.
Oh, yeah, of course, Mick.
The condition of the barge board can often make or break the look of a house.
You must get Mick over for dinner one night.
Barge board, box end, soffit or fascia?
Oh, box end, because it looks like a little box, doesn't it?
Yeah, box end.
Mick?
Box end.
That's a fascia board. The fascia board is the long straight board that's fitted along the lower part of the roof.
Let me write it down.
You're watching ITV1, by the way, if you've just tuned in. I ask again, barge board, box end, soffit or fascia? Oh. This is an easy one, isn't it?
Soffit. I think it's a soffit.
Joe says soffit. Anyone got any strong feelings on this?
Soffit.
2 soffits over there. P. Glenn?
I'm going with soffit.
You're going with soffit. OK, we've got 4 soffits. Mick?
It's a soffit board.
Yay! What are the chances? That was barge board, box end, soffit or fascia. We took a little moment. Photos of fascia. Deciding barge board, box end, soffit or fascia. Enjoy that, Mick?
I love being in show business, Harry.
Yes, great, isn't it? It's probably time we had an actual round like they do on other shows of this nature. But first, I'm going to get Alan the alien to help pick the subject. Say hello, Alan. Come on, up you come. Say hello. There he is. Yes. All right. Don't milk it. Using my patent raisin wheat correlation chart. Now, I have a plate of Alan's favourite breakfast food, raisin wheats. There they are. Look, not yet, not yet. Each of the raisin wheats occupies a particular place on the plate, and each place denotes a particular subject. If you could read out some of those subjects, please, Gloria.
Sure. OK, here we go. Boiled eggs, lint. The Big Mama's House 2. Dogs with frisbees. The films of Ken Loach. Last but not least, string.
So it's all to play for. OK, so in a moment, I'm going to ask Alan the alien to... Not yet. To select a raisin wheat. Then, using the key, I'll be able to tell what subject. It's tiring, isn't it? Press on. Anyway, let's see what raisin wheat he chooses. Off you go, Alan. What are you going to choose? Don't touch them all, obviously, because someone else might want one later. Oh, he's chosen that one. He's chosen that one. It's number 5. He's chosen number 5. Gloria.
Number 5 is dogs with frisbees.
Dogs with frisbees.
Frisbees.
Dogs with frisbees. All dogs love to catch frisbees, don't they? He's more of a cat than a dog, isn't he, in many ways? David, I understand you're a bit of a whiz with a frisbee.
Absolutely love it, yeah, all the time.
Yeah? Shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Catch. Ross. Great fun. Time for a break, but before we go, I have a question.
What happens next?
A bunch of blokes loiter outside a nightclub, but what happens next? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Alien Fun Capsule Unseen. Now, before the break, I asked you a question.
What happens next?
What happens next? Anyone got any ideas?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. One of them has gone out for an e-cig. You know,
Is it? Do I turn up asking for a light?
There's a car there.
Yes,
And
do
it
you-
there's like a guy kind of pointing aggressively.
Do you think people are in the car hiding?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe there's people in the car hiding and... then
Harry's
there's
in the
people
car.
Prince Harry?
No. Yeah, Prince Harry is in the car. Final answer.
Let's find out. Don't think that's going in the fun capsule, is it? That's going in the dirty capsule. So, Cohen Fletcher. So I'm looking at you, Patrick. He's over there, of course, isn't he? Yeah. We don't have much time for rehearsal. Cohen Fletcher, as a younger man on Emmerdale, because you were in that series for a long time, how long were you in it for?
20 years.
20 years.
Someone clapped then.
20 years, 20 glorious years on Emmerdale, and you were a bit of a poet in those early days, weren't you? Do you remember? Do you remember your love interest when you were a little boy?
To Katie, was it?
Not Katie, no.
Oh.
Oops. Awkward. I hope the fictional character Emma isn't watching.
I honestly don't remember this.
You must know. I'm writing a poem. Oh, I see. You're trying to get a rhyme for Emma. I could only get dilemma. Let me see. Oh, Emma, I'm in a dilemma.
Nice little poem.
I've never seen that scene before.
Well, you were in it. You were... What are you talking about? Can you watch Emmerdale? Yes, I love poetry. I do love poetry, though. We all love poetry, I think, don't we? And I'm a particular fan of this guy, the Random Soliloquizer, who uploads his poems for the world to see and hear on YouTube.
Hey guys, what's up? It's the Random Soliloquizer, and I'm coming at you again with another poem. And the poem is called Quality Over Quantity. I was just thinking over this line and I just came up with this creative piece, and I hope it touches you. I would rather have one normal reliable car than many flashy unreliable cars. I would rather write one meaningful book that touches many people's hearts than to write a series of senseless books that touches no one's heart. I would rather have a loving, caring, respectful wife than to have many beautiful, disrespectful, cold-hearted wives.
Quality over quantity, see? I don't know about anyone else, but I'm prepared to give having many beautiful, disrespectful, cold-hearted wives a go. I'm giving to try that for a week or two. But wait, lock the doors. The poem isn't finished.
I would rather have a small circle of trustworthy friends than to have a large circle of backbiting, negative friends.
You're obviously not in show business, mate. Just saying.
I would have
rather have done this show for just one really enjoyable minute than dragging out all evening.
There's a problem with that. Ainsley Harriott, you're not the only person interested in cookery on the panel. Joe, you have a favourite chef, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Her name's Kay, and she's a YouTuber, and she's my favourite YouTuber. Her YouTube channel's called Kay's Good Cooking.
Yes, well, let's see what Kay's cooking for us this week.
Hi people, I'm back cooking again. Somebody's asked me to do poached eggs. There's 2 versions to how to do them, but I'm going to show you just one.
Poached eggs, great!
Crack an egg into a pan, but it gets warm. But don't have to get warm, but just keep throwing water on it. If you don't look at what it's doing, you can always turn the heat up to full until it gets going and turn it down as it gets going halfway.
Looks more like she's giving an egg a bath, doesn't it? A bit like that. Well, let's see how it's taking shape.
As you can see now, it started to cook. You don't have to turn it over, but I always do, and that's where my trouble comes.
Looks good, Joe.
You should wait and see how good it can look.
Do you recommend turning a poached egg mid-cooking, Ainsley?
No, it should be submerged in the water, so the water just kind of cooks it all around. A little bit like what I cooked for Lorraine on her show.
Oh, you did?
I did a couple of poached eggs for you, didn't I,
absolutely
darling?
did, and they were perfect.
Well, we don't have a clip of that, but... I didn't know you had history. Kathy, do you a cook at home? Do you cook eggs?
Yeah, I've got old eggs, yeah.
Best type, aren't they? The best. Let's see if Kay can pull it off.
So, here goes. It's not going to go very well.
Oh, close, so close.
You might be wondering how Kay is going to serve that.
Not really, no. No, I'm intrigued. I mean, there are so many different ways you can serve poached eggs, aren't there?
Now, I'm going to take the egg out and put it on a bed cake, which you can probably see I've got done. This is just, well, it's an ideal little snack for when you're just a bit peckish and you've got a bit of time on your hands. You will always end up with a lot of egg bits left in the pan. There's nothing you can do about that.
Retaining quite a lot of fluid, that, isn't it?
It's a shame she hasn't got a recipe for egg bits. They're the best bits.
I've made 2 egg sandwiches. Well, that's how it goes, really.
Yeah. 2 lovely egg sandwiches. They look nice. They look good enough to eat, if only. Oh, if only.
Hi, Harry!
It's Kay from Kay's Good Cooking.
Joe, would you like one of my baps?
Well, I thought you'd never ask, Kay. Yes, I'd love one. Shall I take it from you
Yes,
here?
please.
Thank you.
Lorraine, if you get hungry, would you like
I absolutely
a mid-show
would.
snack?
That looks brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Tuck in then, Lorraine,
It's
come
well,
on.
it's well done. It's really yum.
Kathy?
Beautiful, thank you. Can I have the plate? Or no, just take it like that.
Ainsley, would you like...
Just a hug then, darling. Go on.
What a lovely moment. Actually, Kay, look, I've got you a little present. It's an egg poacher, look. I've got you an egg poacher. It's Kay from Kay's Good Cooking. Wonderful moment there. I'm putting Kay's Good Cooking into the fun capsule. Off it goes. Straight fun. Yes. That's almost all we've got time for, but before we go, we do have some presents for you as a little thank you. Only something small, don't get too excited. And to hand them out, my ex-wife, Mandy. We are separated, but we're on good terms.
We have bought for you, off eBay, your own personal Cabbage Patch dolls.
Mandy.
Now, Patrick,
got a very sweet nature, Mandy.
That's yours. And Kelvin. Kelvin, you look so strong. Oh. You can carry a bag of fertiliser up my cabbage patch every day of the week. Come here, you.
Oh, no. Oh, Mandy.
Got no one swallowing juice, so baby, tell me what's the use. I said it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Mandy.
Mandy.
No, Mandy. Mandy, stop it. Stop it, please, I beg you. No.
Hold me that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that, Kelvin. I'm so sorry. She's very highly sexed.
What? Why did you split up?
Well, we had difficulty conceiving. We got Dr. Robert Winston involved, and in the end, she did lay an egg, but the cleaner, who was new to the job, accidentally sucked it up in the vacuum cleaner, so... That's all from us, so now the unseen has been seen. Good night.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
So excited to announce that Harry Hill's Alien Fun Capsule will be returning for a brand new series next year. In a moment, in the first in a new series tonight, it's an insight into the work of the Major Crimes Team with the detectives.